Thanks for checking out this clip of Anatomy of the Church and State. Be sure to catch the full episode on Rumble or ChristiansForLiberty.com. Links are in the show description. Can you just fire off a couple, some commonly used scriptures that this movement twists to fit their agenda, to make it seem like it's something that it's not?
Yeah, every text about loving your neighbor is twisted because there's nothing loving about advancing injustice. There's nothing loving about convincing people that they are oppressed when they're not. There's nothing loving about punishing innocent people for oppression that they did not take part in. So this is the number one thing. This is the number one thing about why you should wear a mask and why you should get the jab, and it's why you should do all of these things. It's love for your neighbor, twisted to do things that the Bible would say, no, you have the freedom of conscience. And not only that, but I have a constitution on top of that gives me the freedom of conscience to make that decision for myself about those other things. And then coming back to social justice, it's all about love. Love is a completely undefined term. It has nothing to do with doing God's best for somebody, even at the sacrifice of yourself, like we see in Christ. That's not love. Love is doing whatever somebody who is in an oppressed group thinks is best for them in the moment.
Gotcha.
So yeah. Love is the number one twisted idea by the social justice movement.
I agree.
In Christianity.
And ironically, that's the one they push the hardest, of course.
Because it worked. It convinced ignorant Christians. I mean, when you live in a world, when you live in a country where many, even most churches think that Bible teaching, theology, apologetics is just kind of lame ministry, that you need to be more about felt needs and things of that nature than Bible teaching and theology, when that's kind of like that's just lame ministry. Mm-hmm. Well, then you're gonna set Christians up to get duped by every wind of doctrine that comes out of the pit of hell. Like every single one, you're gonna have people that fall into that stuff because they're not equipped, they're not ready for it.
No, they definitely aren't.
But most pastors aren't either. So
also true.